everyone, today I'm doing a food review on this chicken casserole with rice. It says it's suitable from 10 months, it's by Ella's Kitchen, and I'm going to taste it and I'm going to criticize it and I will let you know what my choice is. Okay, so I've heated it up on the stove and I have tried it, and it's actually quite nice, but there are a few issues here which I want to discuss. The number one reason why I wouldn't choose this for a child at 10 months of age is because at 10 months of age we would expect a child to be able to pick up the food and to also chew the food. They should have learned to chew food. And I do believe that, sometimes these pouches that we buy, because they are not texture specific, meaning that there aren't enough lumps in there to teach a child that food needs to be chewed, it actually causes issues. So I see a lot of children who really have issues with food, and especially when it comes to lumpy food. So their parents are having to blend everything down, and that's because they were raised on purees mainly, or perhaps the parents weren't sure on how to introduce lumps and when. And I must say it's very, very difficult. So I do understand that it's very, very difficult. But let me just show you here. So there are a few lumps, so they have done well. They've added a few carrots there, but that's just too soft. I'm going to pick it up now. There's nothing for them to chew on. You can basically swallow that. So they are not going to learn that a carrot needs to be chewed. And also, it's supposed to have chicken in there, but I can't see any chicken bits because obviously that's been pureed right down. So the child isn't going to learn that chicken needs to be chewed. And, children develop fine motor skills when they pick up their food and play with it. And there is no chance that a child at 10 months can learn that with this type of food. So I wouldn't recommend this for a child at 10 months. I would say this would probably be suitable for a child at 7 months. Again, it all depends on your child, and if they were born preterm, it's very, very different. So please bear that in mind. Now, how could we make this better? What could we do? Because I do understand parents are busy, so it does taste good. Though they have added some fruit to it, which I'm not sure why you would add fruit to chicken and rice. So that's another issue. But if you were to buy this, what could you do to make it better in terms of texture? Well, you could add a few bits of chicken to this meal. Slice up small chunks of chicken, and actually that would be, you would add some texture to the food and make it more specific for a child at 10 months. Number 2. The reason why I don't believe this is suitable for a child at 10 months is because just look at all these ingredients. Okay, so organic vegetables, parsnip, chicken, fruit, God knows why fruit has been added, apricots and raisins. Oh, do you see, would you ever as an adult eat rice with chicken and raisins and apricots? No. Again, we give children we teach children that foods are sweet, which is so wrong. Now, the problem that all these foods have been added into this meal here, it doesn't actually teach a child what foods look like. So parsnip, where is the parsnip? Carrots, yes, we see a few carrots. Chicken, where's the chicken? They're not going to learn that, this is how an onion looks like, this is how chicken looks like, and this is how broccoli looks like, because that's what it says in here. It's got all these wonderful vegetables, but we can't see it. And that's another issue. I see a lot of children who are scared of chicken, who are scared of broccoli. And why is that? Because they've been raised on these type of meals. They don't actually know that what a broccoli is and what it looks like, and they have a hard time understanding that foods isn't just pureed, foods is whole and nutritious. Number 3. Now I could go on, but we're going to stick to 3 reasons why I do not suggest this meal for a 10-month-old baby. The number 3 reason is that children need to learn about portion control through trial and error. Food pouches like this does not tell your child how big a serving is, and it really offloads the responsibility from your child to the manufacturer. So improper portion control also obviously contributes to obesity. So if we were to put all these individual items onto a plate, so I suggest all children and adults eat the 1, 2, 3 way, and that's a separate video for you to watch about that. It basically ensures that you're meeting your requirements for all the various food groups. There's no stress involved. It's just simple. It's not a diet. It's just simple healthy eating advice. And it also teaches children portion control, because here everything's just in one portion, but that's not real life. So I do believe that these pouches have also contributed to this escalation in obesity that we see in today's world.